This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
And now we take a brief look at the matchups for our tip-off coming moments from now.
Well, this is a game that could be decided by the center matchup. A lot of talent down low.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who can control the glass and ultimately win the possession battle.
And on top of that, staying out of foul trouble will be key for these two because you know they'll be going at it.
Now here's Cardoso. Back to Carter.
Over Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Ball's knocked loose. Clock at 6.
Carter with the rebound.
Pass to Vandersloot.
Back to Carter. Reese with it.
Vandersloot outside.
Screen by Cardoso.
Takes the 13-footer, and she hits the jump shot.
When she scores in this area, Vandersloot becomes impossible to guard. She hits the 3, drive, passes, and so what do you stop?
Well, there's not much debate in terms of the best passer in WNBA history. It's Courtney Vandersloot, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could say that again. You know, she has the best career average by far in league history. Vandersloot won 6 straight assist titles. Courtney is just a magician out there on the floor.
Now it's Reese. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Up top, Bonner. Defended by Atkins.
Bonner's shot is good.
You see how effective Bonner can be inside. All she needs is the right positioning and angle.
Here's Vandersloot. Kennedy Carter for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Clark. There's the triple. The rebound by the Sky.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Cardoso with it. She's guarded by Boston.
And here's Ariel Atkins outside.
Caitlin Clark with the board.
Indiana trailing. Lets it fly from 18.
A rebound by Camila Cardoso.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Vandersloot outside.
Back to Carter.
Takes the 3. No go. That's miss number 2. She is 1 for 3. Now here's Mitchell. She's covered closely. Good work there as it goes.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Now here's Vandersloot.
Outside Reese.
Pass to Vandersloot. From past the arc, drills the three-pointer.
Really known as a passer, Vandersloot can hit from long range too. And the D respecting her shot, it opens up the rest of the court.
And one thing about this Chicago team, they play hard, they play with effort.
They have such a great mindset. It's a tough one. They don't give up anything easily. And that starts with their young bigs. They set the tone. If you're going to play this Sky team, you are in for a battle.
And it's Atkins missing. Here's the Fever with the ball. Trailing by 4. Clark, Vandersloot defending.
And shot by Clark, no good.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Pass to Cardoso. Outside Carter.
Shot high post.
Out to Atkins.
Puts up a three.
Kept alive. Here's Reese.
Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Man, they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Wow, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
Now here's Cardoso.
She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The three.
Reese gets the bucket.
Good read from Carter. Very willing to give the ball up in order to get her teammates involved.
Now here's Clark. Vandersloot defending.
Clark, that one's good.
It's so hard to contain her. I mean, she just gets it done however she has to do it.
Vandersloot outside.
Pass to Cardoso. Carter. Screen by Cardoso. Carter with it.
Howard's there.
Carter misses.
Clark left side. Count that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sky out in front, leading by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Here's Colson. Pass to Boston. Cunningham with it.
Three-pointer. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Well, Cunningham is a taller guard, which makes her a tough cover for most other guards in the league.
Knocked loose. Now the Fever moving it up. Here's Colson. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game. Here's Banham.
Pass to Onyenwere. And here's Banham. Outside Reese.
Banham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the break. Floats one up. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And as the WNBA continues to grow, the leadership we're seeing throughout the league has been great.
Both on the players and league sides. Some great people in charge, doing what's right for the future.
Absolutely, Brian. And the big thing, everybody's on the same page. They all want to advance the sport, advance the league, and continue to just be an elite product.
Doesn't get the second.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
Here's Banham. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Nurse. And a miss there on the triple. Hull with the ball. And Nurse picks her up defensively. Hull up top. Pass to Colson. Hull. Shot clock at 6. And she's good on the 3 ball.
The textbook feed to Hull, who was all set up, ready to shoot.
The Sky trail.
Now it's Reese.
She's guarded by Dantas.
Now it's Reese.
D right on her. Shoots over Dantas. Reese gets the bucket.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
Here's Colson. Pass to Hull. Free throw line jumper. Chicago with the rebound.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Here's Reese. And she drops in the layup off glass.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
The Fever leading. And here's Colson. And the layup is good.
What a plus it is to get those looks in the paint.
And so it's Chicago with it. Nurse outside. And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Reese. And there the Sky with another bucket.
Timeout.
It looked pretty, but she doesn't need to use the fadeaway when she's that open.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Clark.
So much excitement around this rookie class, including 6'3" Angel Reese. Good luck keeping her off the boards.
Lots of people excited about Angel Reese. We don't normally see rookies come into the league with an elite skill, but Reese already might be the best rebounder in the entire league. He set a college record with 34 double-doubles in a single season, winning a national title that year as well, back in 2023.
Now here's Vandersloot. He has 5. Carter. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. And this is her first trip to the line tonight.
Kennedy Carter. 1 shot.
It's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent. Starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, they have arguably the best young core in the W.
Now here's Carter. She has 6.
Outside Reese.
Carter a screen.
Outside Reese.
6 on the shot clock. They swipe it. Now the Fever moving it up. Ahead. Here's Cunningham. Back to Clark. There's the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cardoso. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Mitchell left side. Clark, 3-pointer. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell sometimes has that shoot-first mindset. She's also always willing to make the next pass.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Cardoso. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Mitchell outside.
Takes it out to Clark.
The tray. Doesn't get it to drop for her. From deep. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Fever on top, up 7. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. And that's very enough to shot. Oh, one more time. A round of applause.
Now the second half about to get started up again any moment.
There's no question about it. Caitlin Clark displaying her skill set today.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys, and she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
The three.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Bonner. Count the basket.
That's the determination you get with DeWanna Bonner. She goes up strong and battles through anything.
She's been in this league for a decade and a half now, but DeWanna Bonner is still going strong.
Yeah, that's maybe her greatest attribute, her consistency of excellence. She can do a lot of things at a high level, and you always love to see her activity level at both ends. She's a coach's dream.
And how about Chicago in that 24 draft, taking Angel Reese 7th overall?
We're talking about a player who averaged a double-double her last 3 years in college. But maybe most importantly for the Sky, Reese brings attitude, leadership, and gives them an identity.
Now here's Cardoso.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. No one covering.
Got to be disciplined against Vandersloot. If she gets a clean look at the rim, she usually converts.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Mitchell outside.
Pass to Boston.
Now here's Clark. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Vandersloot outside. And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. Here's Cardoso. The three-pointer, no good.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Carter, she's covered by Mitchell. Back to Carter, and stolen by Mitchell. And it's the Fever on the break. Here's Howard. The second chance effort,
And it's finished off inside by Boston.
Crash the boards with purpose right there. Some hard-earned second chance points.
Timeout called the Sky. And the Fever making a change here. Now here's Vandersloot. 7 points in the game. Outside Carter. Pass to Cardoso. Atkins. The three is up. The three-pointer is on target.
In terms of defensive guards, who do you think is the best in the league, Ryan?
I think you start with Brittany Sykes. She's been all defense the last 4 seasons and creates havoc at the point of attack.
And I like Jordan Canada. She's a little smaller, 5'6", but she piles up the steals and normally amongst the league leaders and is so quick. I mean, she is a menace guarding the ball.
Now here's Carter. She has 6.
Pass to Cardoso.
Just 5 to shoot. And the shot is good.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
Up top, Clark. Vandersloot defending. Dantas left side. Clark outside. From the arc. And the 3-ball is good.
And that's team-first basketball from Dantas. Great work at finding the open teammate there.
Vandersloot with it. And it's Dantas picking her up. Watches it. The Fever pull it in. Bonner with it.
Gets it out to Clark.
Fires for 3. That's good. And it's Dewana Bonner with the assist.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Outside Carter.
Cardoso.
She's guarded by Dantas. Carter, that's good.
I love watching Kennedy Carter work her way inside. She is gifted at probing and finding ways to shoot.
Now here's Clark. Vandersloot defending. And the foul called on Atkins. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Clark. She's got 20. It's hauled in by Reese. Now Atkins. And the call will be against Mitchell. That'll be her second foul of the game. Timeout called the Sky.
And obviously the addition of Caitlin Clark to the Fever, that brought lots of extra attention.
I mean, Fever tickets are as hot as any in American sports, no matter what league. Clark bringing so much hype, and basketball fans everywhere are tuned in to see her every move, and by extension, the Fever as well.
Here's Banham. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Well, that's her shot, guys, so you can't just give it to her. You've got to get up on her.
Up top, Clark. Pass to Hole. Back to Clark. 5 to shoot. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Here's Atkins. Banham. Nurse outside. No good with the triple.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Wallace. Gets it out to Clark.
Fires the 3. The rebound by the Sky. It's Kia Nurse on the wing. Hole defending. That one goes in.
You can just tell how comfortable Nurse is from mid-range. She doesn't hesitate to take shots like that.
Here's Clark. Here's the three. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Fever on top, up by 10. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter. And the final period of play just about to get started here. And it's the Sky ball. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Allen. And here is Nurse. Here's Banham. Shoots the three. The rebound by Dantas. Now Cunningham. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sky.
The ball goes to Chicago.
And here's Banham. Nurse outside. Pass to Banham. Fires from deep. The rebound by Dantas.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burnt.
Bonner outside. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. That's good, and it's Delwana Bonner with the assist.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Here's Banham. The rebound by Dantas. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Mitchell, shot's good.
And that's pretty much an unguardable move from Mitchell. So skilled and composed with the ball in her hands.
And the call will be against Mitchell. That's her third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Jefferson outside. Outside Williams. Nurse. Here's Jefferson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So crafty in the paint. Jefferson can outplay just about any interior opponent.
Here's Mitchell. Jefferson pulls it in. Banked in off the glass.
Well, night in and night out, Jefferson plays with unbelievable energy.
Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded closely, and the shot goes in.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Now here's Jefferson. She's covered by Mitchell. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Now here's Clark. Not a lot of room. And they pick up 2.
How much do you love to see the turnarounds?
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Vandersloot outside. Outside Carter. Atkins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kennedy Carter.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the 3-ball.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Drops in the tray.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Outside Reese.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
First personal foul.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Up top Clark. Vandersloot defending. Clark outside. And the Fever hit again from deep.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Timeout called the Sky.
And as you watch the continued development of the WNBA, it feels like length matters a lot these days.
Well, you're seeing teams putting a major emphasis on getting longer players. It really helps you on the defensive end.
Oh, yeah. With how skilled players are these days and the amount of threes teams take, length can certainly neutralize that.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Cardoso up top.
The shot from the low post is good.
A capable distributor, Atkins is able to see the big picture within the game.
Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. Clark, Vandersloot defending.
Caitlin Clark again from deep.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Vandersloot outside.
Caitlin Clark with the board.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
Lets the three fly.
It's rebounded by Kennedy Carter.
Pass to Vandersloot.
Cardoso with it.
Shoots over Clark. Tries again.
Cardoso can't get it to go.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Clark can't hit. Now here's Vandersloot.
It's hauled in by Boston.
And it's the Fever ball. Mitchell, defended by Carter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Caitlin Clark with the three.
Chicago with the rebound. Atkins with it. Pass to Vandersloot. Back to Atkins. Both loose.
Kennedy Carter.
And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. We saw the excellent defense, a potent offensive effort, and they were pretty much dominant.
And that's a wrap, everyone.